Jenny, aka the Doors professional and professional voice actor, and today was a day. Twas a day, twas a day, twas a day, twas a day. So I had so many intentions of the day, and you guys should know that you can have all the attentions, not attentions, all the intentions in the world, and it is absolutely meaningless if you don't act upon them. It's absolutely meaningless if you do nothing with them. You can have all the brilliant ideas in the world, you can be the smartest person in the world, and you can have all these brilliant ideas coming out in your brain, but it doesn't mean anything if you don't tell anyone, if you don't do anything about it, if nobody does anything about it. And so I had many intentions for the day, but I started the day too late. I wasted a lot of time thinking, and then I wasted too much time getting ready to leave and preparing myself mentally to leave the house because I can't get work done in the house. And then I went to the library and I had a basic plan as to what I was going to do. I set everything up. I was going to go live on this channel. I got to delete the videos because they never went live. Apparently, I learned that you cannot go live on YouTube at the library using their Wi-Fi. Because this is the second time I've tried to do it and it has not worked out. But anyway, I digress. I tried to go live here earlier on today, and I was going to start a series in which I talked more in depth about my failures. So I've talked about things of like what not to do to be better than me in life. I've talked about that in the past on this channel. However, I haven't dove too deep into like specific failures that I have had over the course of the last 2 years, as far as entrepreneurship, as far as personal development, as far as growth is concerned. I haven't actually like I didn't dive too deep into specific examples yet on this channel. So I was going to start doing that today. And it was going to be a series of rapid lives. So I was just going to go live and discuss in detail what the failure was, how long did I do it? Not long for any of them. And like, what did I learn as a result? And would I do it again? So I got the whole study room. I reserved it for 2 hours. I brought my portable light, my little light ring. I brought my tripods. I brought my Chromebook. I brought my webcam. I brought my microphone, my external microphone, set everything up. I was actually quite happy with the lighting. I brought my whiteboard so that I can have the title in the shot while I'm doing the live. And I go to push live, and all I see is load, 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 load. And so I'm like, okay, that kind of stinks because I did a very big, long, descriptive description of this video. So I copied that, and I was like, let me just try one more time, set everything up again, and then all I see is load, 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 load. So I learned that you cannot go live at the library on YouTube on their Wi-Fi for some reason. But like, okay. But the thing that happened was that I had a breakdown. I started sobbing like crazy. So, fun fact, you can go to the library and rent a study room for up to 2 hours, and you can just have a private cry session because that's essentially what I did for the entire time I was in there for the remainder of the time. So, I got in there, and for almost a solid hour and a half, I just sat in there and cried. So when I say 'twas a day, 'twas a day. I didn't actually end up getting anything done except I got I mean, let's put a positive spin on it. The best thing that did happen today that I will do a short about is the fact that I finally hit the milestone of finishing the Old Testament in the Bible in the New International Version, the NIV version of the Bible. I am trying to finish the entire Bible by the end of this year, which is rapidly approaching. And I'm doing it from start to finish chronologically. I am doing it finally. I finished the Old Testament. And so I will officially be able to start the New Testament now if I wanted to, but I'm starting it tomorrow. And that was like the one major accomplishment that I actually got done today was finishing the Old Testament of the Bible. And that you would think that would be enough for me to be like, yeah, I did something today. No, no. All I can focus on is the fact that I cried for an hour and a half in the library. 'Twas a day, 'twas a day, 'twas a day. But it's just another thing that's revealing of like I definitely have a lot of emotional, mental, like spiritual stuff going on right now, and I'm still just like I never know like what I'm holding on to, what's like bubbling up inside, and what's going to be the one thing that kind of just like makes everything come out and like makes me crumble, because like having a live YouTube video not work should not make me bawl for an hour and a half. Clearly there's a lot more to that than meets the eye. I'm like a flippin' transformer at this point in my life. I am in my transformer season, and there's so much more than meets the eye to me right now. Like both the good and the bad. The bad is all on me. The good is all on God. And so that's all I can say right now. If I had a book, I'd be like the bad is on me, the good is on God. I am a flippin' transformer. But yeah, there's just a lot more than meets the eye to me right now, and the future is so bright. It's so bright. It's so wonderful. It's so great. And the rewards, the future rewards will be so fantastic. But man, oh man, was not prepared for the trials and tribulations package I received when I quit my job almost 2 years ago. Was not prepared for it. Should have been, but I wasn't. And so here we are. But yeah, basically today, I didn't really get too much done. Besides, I'm gonna hold on to finishing the Old Testament because that is my saving grace right now. That is my one thing I can be like, I did that. I did it. And that is a very important thing to have done. And so I'm holding on to it because otherwise I might start bawling again. So the good news is that I did that, and I'm gonna count that as a W, and we're gonna lean into that for the day. And so that is my daily update. I don't know if I'll continue doing daily updates, but if I do, they got to be done by my phone because now I have trust issues with my Chromebook. I got trust issues with my laptop because of what happened today. And I don't want another incident in which the thing doesn't work and I just start crying for the rest of the day because I'm like, ugh. I know part of it is that I just felt like I wasted the day because I did. Up to that point, I was wasting the day, once again, wasting a lot of time on social media, wasting time listening to sermons, trying to get confirmation after confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. God, send me a sign, send me a sign. What am I supposed to do? Who am I? Where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to be? What am I supposed to do right now? Who am I supposed to be with right now? I feel like I'm by myself. I'm isolated. I don't know what to do. I can't hear your voice. I can't hear anything from you, God. That was me for most of the day, for like 80% of the day. And then the other 20%, well, the other 15% was just straight up crying, and the other 5% was stuffing my face with sugary goods and food, salty foods. I did go to the gym. That's another win I'm holding on to. I went to the gym. So my two wins of the day, I finished the Old Testament officially today, and I went to the gym. And all I did was go on the elliptical for 30 minutes, and then I did a couple of these arm things, and then I was out because there was a lot of men in there, and I felt like I was interrupting their man bro sesh in the gym of lifting, so I got out of there. But those are my two wins for the day, and we're gonna hold on to that, and we're gonna say it wasn't a wasted day. We did something today. We feel good about ourselves, and it was actually a good day. So let me know how you guys' day was today, and let me know like if you've ever had those moments where it's like everything seems okay on the outside, and then there's that one thing that goes awry that just exposes you for all the turmoil that has been bubbling up inside the entire time. Because that, I got exposed today. I told you, I'm a flippin' transformer in this season of my life. More than meets the eye for this girl right here. And yeah, big surprises happening before the end of the year. I already know it. I feel it in my spirit. Big surprises are happening, but that means there's a lot on my plate that I need to reorganize. And I just need to strategize so that I can actually handle what I have coming by Christmas Eve. And yeah, so I hope you have something coming by Christmas Eve. Expect great things. Expect great, beautiful, wonderful things by Christmas Eve. I'm here to encourage you. I saw a really, 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 really good sermon that was actually a Bible study um, by Dr. Bill Winston. And I only just found out about it, and I just saw it, and I was like, wow, that hit me right here. So definitely expect great things by Christmas Eve. I'm expecting great things by Christmas Eve. I hope you expect great things by Christmas Eve. And yeah, don't have it all bubbling up inside and reveal to the world that you actually are a mess. And you're not handling life the way you should be handling life. Because, yeah, probably shouldn't cry for an hour and a half in the library. There's a tip for y'all. But that's all I have for today. I'm going to end it on a good note. I hope you have a blessed day. Remember, expect great things by Christmas Eve. Expect it. Put it in the air. Say it. Write it down. Visualize it. Know it. Pray it. Talk to God for it. And just put it out there, because I know we have great, beautiful things coming our way really soon. By Christmas Eve, something absolutely fantastical is going to happen to both of us. So I hope you had a wonderful, beautiful day today. And that's all I have for today. So all I have to say is goodbye.